doesn't make any sense.
What's that?
This report. The author makes two contradictory statements in a row.
It's been my experience that whenever someone has two things to say, it's always the second that's really on their mind.
Hal, first of all, what did your doctor say?
Just to sit.
Oh, thank God. What a relief.
Yeah.
Secondly, do you have a chance to pick up my dry cleaning?
In your office. Hello?
Matt Pizer?
Speaking.
This is Betty in Alan Norman's office upstairs.
Oh, hi, Betty.
Mr. Norman would like to take you to breakfast.
Okay.
How's tomorrow at Barry's Deli at 7 a.m.?
Could you hold on 1 second, please? Alan Norman wants to take me to breakfast. Alan Norman, the vice president. You know what kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity this is for me? 7:30 would be better for me.
Very well. Mr. Norman will see you at Barry's Deli at 7:30 tomorrow morning.
I'll be there.
Uh-oh.
What?
Think. Why would a member of upper management want to take you to breakfast?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's heard good things about me.
It's like working with a glass animal.
Are you going to tell me or not?
He's taking you to breakfast so he can pump you for information. He's looking for dirt on Tim.
Well, why me?
You're new? He probably figured you have the least allegiance to him.
Well, if he has a problem with Tim, why doesn't he just go talk to him?
Are you kidding? No one communicates directly and honestly around here. At Upton Weber, the shortest distance between 2 points is a pentagram.
Then why take me to breakfast at all? Why not just summon me to his office?
I don't know. Just the way things are done. It's something about trashing a guy and a Denver omelet that seem to go together.
Never say anything bad about Tim. I mean, sure, I got my problems with him, but I'm not a spy.
You know what this company does with spies, don't you? It rewards the hell out of them.
For me?
Well, I've been working in a coal mine, going down. Working in a coal mine, about to slip down. Working in a coal mine, going down. Working, going, about to slip down. Working, going, working.
I'm docking you a day's pay.
I'm telling you, I was sick.
I'm also recommending you for disciplinary action.
You ever break me?
I could bench press you. And I might just replace you.
Go ahead and try.
Are you challenging me?
Look, you might not have respect for my abilities, but I do. I defy you to find anyone with my skills who will work for what I make. Children don't count.
So, how do you like working at Upton Weber?
I like it. No complaint.
I understand you've been doing the lion's share of the work.
I wouldn't say that, sir. It's a team effort. Everybody contributes equally. No lions. More like closely knit bobcats.
How do you like working for Tim?
Tim? Tim's great.
Relax, I'm not looking to trash the guy.
Denver omelet.
Over here.
And your Stagel and Fox.
I just want to hear your take on how things are being run. What are your thoughts?
This is an obscene amount of cream cheese. Where's the lot? It's 90% cream cheese. What a rip-off. There must be a pound of cream cheese.
Whatever you say will, of course, remain confidential.
Look, Mr. Norman, with all due respect, I'm just not comfortable talking about Mr. Deal.
Say no more. I understand completely. Forget I brought him up.
Well, thank you.
Let's talk about you.
Great.
If you were head of the department, how would you run things?
Oh, wow. Well, first I might try and establish a company-wide health plan. And then I would try and strengthen the relationship between management and the employees. That's not to suggest that Tim doesn't have a great relationship.
Of course not.
And then I'd also
Do you mind if I take some notes?
No, not at all.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Abby. Come in, have a seat.
What's this about?
Peter Baines, the director of operations, has some issues with your performance.
You're kidding.
No, this is kidding.
Well, what is it he doesn't like?
I don't know what the specific issues are.
Should I just call him up and ask?
Can't. Certain people around here are real sticklers for maintaining protocol.
Who?
The protocol department. I've set up a meeting for us with Baines on Wednesday. And I've also asked Craig Kelly, who works with Peter, to call you and fill you in.
Is my job in jeopardy?
No, not at all. Now, unless there's anything else,
Oh, I didn't renew my parking pass.
why don't we wait on that?
Does any of this help him?
Let's see. You wouldn't wait until the last minute to start things. Not that Tim does. You wouldn't pit one employee against the other. Not that Tim has. You wouldn't take credit for work you didn't do. Not that Tim did. And you wouldn't creep up behind a receptionist, fondle her, and expect to get away with it just because you're the big T.
Not that T stands for Tim.
I don't get it. I work hard, I stay late, I have a good attitude, not to mention a perfect attendance record. What am I doing wrong?
You're not doing anything wrong.
I do a good job, don't I?
You do a great job.
And don't I make it fun to come to work?
You do a great job.
How was breakfast?
It was fine.
What'd you guys talk about?
Oh, this and that. You know, guy stuff.
You mean like clothes, musical?
No, not gay stuff. Guy stuff.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
you seem evasive.
Really? I don't mean to be. There's a chimp at Jimmy's desk.
No, I blame myself. I got him the chemistry set for Christmas.
Evelyn, there's a... I know.
What you doing here?
He's Jimmy's replacement.
You're replacing Jimmy with a stupid chimp?
Abby, I spent 5 years with Jimmy, 30 seconds with the chimp. Don't piss off the chimp.
He's a cute little fella.
Oh, we're getting back in the cosmetics business, are we?
What's with the chimp?
You defied me to find a replacement with the same skills who'll work for the same pay? Well...
Very good, Evelyn. You sure showed me. Hats off. Now get the monkey off my desk.
Your desk? That's yet to be determined.
Evelyn, you're not seriously considering replacing Jimmy with that chimp, are you?
I wasn't at first, but the orangutan wanted too much money.
Hello?
Abby, Craig Kelly.
Oh, hi.
I'm here with Alex and Constance. We were just discussing your Peter Baines situation. We thought it would be a good idea for all of us to get together to formulate a game plan before the meeting.
Is all this really necessary? I just don't want to overcomplicate the situation.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow at 10.
Oh, my God. Something's going on with this Peter Baines thing. I have a bad feeling. I think my job's in jeopardy.
Well, that's ridiculous, Abby. These performance evaluations are standard. You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Al.
Just in case.
All right, everybody, listen up. What is something that you have all criticized me in the past for never doing?
Acknowledging good work?
Sharing credit?
Reading?
No. All good answers, but no. Never taking you to lunch, and today I plan to correct that.
You're taking us to lunch?
The whole team.
What's the occasion?
Do I need a reason to take my favorite team to lunch?
Who canceled?
The chimp. Not for me.
You guys go on ahead. I'm not going to go.
Why not?
There's just some stuff I need to finish.
Oh, Kaiser. Is there anything wrong? You seem out of sorts.
No.
Well, whatever it is, I know just the place to take your mind off your troubles.
I'll be right back with your drink.
Oh, and those little crayons? Ever been here before, Pfizer?
Oh, never.
Huh?
I'm going to get a bagel with cream cheese.
Oh, how would you get that? Lower.
I see. I see. I'll let him know.
What was that all about?
You're being replaced as of Wednesday.
What?
Apparently, based on information that can only have come from the inside, they're bringing somebody else in to run the division.
Inside information.
A leader and his disciple, a betrayal, one last meal together. This feels familiar.
Is brought to you in part by Upton Weber. There are 63 things in this picture that Upton Weber has had a hand in making. 62 of them are non-toxic. Upton Weber, we're proud of our record.
I don't know which one of you it was that stuck the knife in my back, and I don't want to know. Was it you? No. See, what troubles me is not the who, rather the why. Was it you?
No.
Regardless as to who it was. You?
No.
You?
No.
You? No, you don't know me well enough. I know that some of you would argue that I had this coming. You argued that, didn't you? It was not. All I have to say is yes. Yes, there have been many, many instances in the past where I have been guilty of favoritism, racism, physical abuse. But I bought you lunch.
I didn't think it was possible, but I actually feel bad for him. Even a creep like Tim doesn't deserve to get it this way.
Yeah, well, I go to him, but I seem to have my own job security issue to deal with.
Front door key, floor key, men's room key, parking pass, gate card, clearance badge, operations manual.
I wonder who did think on him.
It was me.
Matt? You?
Yes, I did it. I can't take the guilt anymore.
Been all of 20 minutes. Geez, I'm glad you didn't murder a pawnbroker.
I don't believe it, Matt. You could never do something like this.
What happened at that breakfast? What did you say?
I might have let it slip that Tim's disorganized.
Oh, well, at least you kept it about work.
Adulterer, womanizer, Lothario.
You did draw the line at physical appearance.
I feel horrible. I wish I could take it all back.
Too late for that.
Maybe not.
What are you doing?
I'm going to call Alan Norman and tell him I didn't mean a word of it. And that he's making a big mistake by firing Tim. Hello, Betty. Hi, this is Matt Heiser.
Oh, hello, Matt.
Could I please speak to Mr. Norman?
Just one moment, Matt. I'll see if he's available.
Thank you. Hello?
Mr. Norman, it's Matt Pizer on line 1. How do you want me to get rid of him?
It's still me, Betty. That big weasel won't take my call.
Who do you think they'll bring in to replace Tim?
One step at a time, my friend.
I should never have even gone to breakfast.
You had to. Couldn't turn down Alan Norman.
I don't know what happened. I swore to myself before I even got to the restaurant that I wouldn't say anything bad.
Ego. It's a powerful thing. Very few people can resist the temptation to tell someone how they're smarter than their boss. Norman was counting on that.
I hate playing all these games.
Yeah, tough luck, kid, they exist.
Well, I'm not going to play them anymore.
That's unrealistic.
Yes, me. This whole place could use a little idealism.
Idealism is great in doses. But 100% uncompromising idealism, it'll drive you crazy. And you can't tilt at windmills with your arms strapped to a bed. A
occasionally, you gotta take a little liberty with the means to get a good end. Well, none of this is gonna help me get Tim's job back.
Really? Have you tried?
You heard me make the call.
That's one approach.
What are you suggesting? Sometimes you gotta play the game a little.
It's very nice of you to take me to breakfast like this.
It's my pleasure, Betty.
I have to say I was quite surprised when you asked.
I hope pleasantly so.
The way I figure it, there's only two reasons a nice young man like yourself would ask me to breakfast. One, you're interested in a relationship.
Two.
You expect me to give you dirt on my boss?
No. I would never.
Because I'm not that kind of person?
Of course you're not, Betty. In the short time I've known you, I can tell that you're loyal, you're hardworking, and well, you're underappreciated. I know I shouldn't have said that, but it's just so damn obvious.
Well, maybe a little.
Of course, that'll all change once you get into management.
Management?
Well, you're obviously much too young to make a career out of being an assistant.
I have my plans.
Let me ask you something, Betty. Let's say you have Mr. Norman's job in 5 years. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's say 2 years. What would you do differently?
Well, I certainly wouldn't comb my hair over my bald spot.
Of course not. That's good. You'd be real. You'd be honest.
And I'd give my assistant the respect that he deserves. Because I'm pretty sure I'd have a man.
I just hope he doesn't fall in love with you. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised Mr. Norman hasn't made a pass at you already.
Mr. Pizer, please. I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work. You're very charming and all, but you're not going to hear anything bad about Mr. Norman from me.
I understand.
Oh, they have Irish coffee.
Hell with Upton Weber. If they can't appreciate everything I've done for this place, then screw them. Hal, I want you to delete every work file that I've initiated for the past 7 years.
Done. Hey, how was your pre-meeting meeting?
Horrible. It was humiliating.
What happened?
They made me do a practice run with a chair.
Not so bad.
I was tied to it. That's not right. And the whole time they sat there critiquing the way I talk, the way I dress, the way I present myself. It made me feel so inadequate.
Lester, I've heard enough. You and I are going to spend the rest of the time remaining before the meeting gathering up every report you've ever written, and I want you to make a list of all your other contributions. You're going in there armed.
I've tried that. Guns don't phase these people.
The low-life scum doesn't think I know about the company money he diverts to the Cayman Islands, but I do. Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Are you sure you're not interested in a relationship?
Excellent work. Overall, your performance is outstanding. But you need to watch your spelling.
I will.
Thank you all.
That's it? That's all this is about?
You want there to be more?
No, I'm thrilled. It's just that for 2 days now I've been going around worrying that it was something much, much bigger.
Why didn't you just call me up and ask?
Hello, Mr. Norman.
How'd you get in here?
The door was open.
Betty would never let you in.
Right now, Betty let me do a lot of things.
What do you want?
You used me. You took something I said in confidence and used it to make a case against him.
You were never quoted by name.
It doesn't matter. It was still wrong. I want you to reinstate him.
Why would I do that?
Because that's the right thing to do.
What do you think this is, Matt? Some college ethics course? Business doesn't operate that way.
Well, maybe it should. Maybe if we were all a little more straightforward with each other, it would save everybody a lot of trouble.
Oh, grow up.
Please don't make me do this, sir.
Do what?
When was the last time you were in the Caribbean? You wanted to see me, sir?
I've been reinstated.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I know it was you that stabbed me in the back, Isaac.
You know?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. You don't get to my position without a certain sophistication, ingenuity, cleverness. And it wasn't Jimmy, Abby, Delaney, Hal, Evelyn, or the chimp.
What can I say, sir? Except I'm sorry.
After all the good times we had together.
From now on, I'll never say anything behind someone's back that I wouldn't say to their face.
Yeah. Glad you learned your lesson.
You can count on that, sir.
So tell me, what do you think of Alan Norman?
He's a no-good, conniving, manipulator of little worm.
But you wouldn't say that to his face.
I just did. See you on the beach, huh?
What's this?
My way of saying thanks for helping me get through this.
Oh, this wasn't necessary.
I wanted to.
Send his IE. Has anyone seen the chimp?
How do you like working with Evelyn?
My Thursday night class was never well attended. You can probably guess why. Must see TV. So then I figured, why fight it? Inspiration comes from many places.
This is my Veronica's Closet bra combo gravy boat.
My students combine craftsmanship with pop culture, and the results are... Well, it's not about results.
It's a bedpan
Ooh-wee.
and a tribute to Noah Wiley.
The TV is must-see. Pottery scares me.